Welcome back to another Monday onlinedrummer.com drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown, and in this drum lesson, you'll need the sheet music called Ghost Lesson. And of course, you can get that at onlinedrummer.com. Also, to go along with this lesson, there's a digital download called I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost, and it should be available by Tuesday, if not Wednesday. So let's start with the foundational pattern here. There are no ghost strokes, it's just a straight beat, so I'll play that for you. Now, what this sheet does is it embellishes and it progressively adds more and more ghost strokes. So it starts with just one, and then adds in another, and then so on. Number one, the only ghost stroke added is at the end, and it's on the of 4. And if you're not familiar with what a ghost stroke is, or the notation, it's that note with the parentheses around it, and a ghost stroke is just a really light stroke. I'll play number 1 for you. Just looking at that second measure, I'll count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that last stroke. 2 and 3 and 4 and back to the first. I missed the bass drum. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and On to number 2. Number 2 keeps that ghost stroke from number 1, but adds one on the E of count number 1 in the first measure of number 2. With that ghost stroke at the end and then the ghost stroke right at the beginning, it creates a nice little loop. I'll count that and play it slowly. 1 E and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 E and. Number 3 keeps all of those ghost strokes and adds a ghost stroke on count 3, the E of 3 of the first measure. And now I'll count that for you. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and a 1 E and 3 E and. Number 4 adds the ghost stroke on the first measure, the of 4. Slowly. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4 and a 1, 2 and 4 and a 1 E and 3 E and a 1. And number 5, just to be a jerk, I added a ghost stroke right on the E of 2 in the second measure, and also on the E of 3 in the second measure. So that's kind of tough. That's actually an echoing technique when you have a ghost stroke right directly after a regular hit. And that slowly. 1 E and 2 and 3 E and 4. 1, 2 E and 4 and a 1 E and. So I hope this gives you something to work with this week. Work on that ghost stroke coordination. And if you want to develop it even further, this packet goes from beginning all the way to advanced ghost stroke patterns. So it's everything you need to really develop that coordination. And as always, don't forget to check out tomorrow's Jam It Tuesday drum lesson. For those of you that had Jam It on iPhone and updated to iOS 7, there were some issues with Jam It, and it's fixed now. So you can go back, upgrade, and everything will be working. Keep drumming.